Elena, we're here ahead of Sunday's match against Hearts. We'll obviously get the post-split fixtures underway. Firstly, how exciting a period of the season is this?
Well, obviously we've reached to the most exciting part of the season, since we're going to play against the top 6 teams twice, and it's all about treating each game as a final and making sure that we get out the best of every game.
It's been a long and hectic season up until this point so far, but how would you assess the campaign as a whole so far?
Well, obviously, once again, writing history in terms of qualifying for the Champions League group stage was a great experience for us as a team, knowing that in terms of where we are today as a team, as a club, we're far behind when it comes to the top teams out in Europe, but with the conditions and resources we have, we still competed and we did really well in the performance-wise, obviously, when it comes to playing against the best teams out in Europe. But obviously we were very disappointed that we maybe didn't get any results out of it, but that's also where we are right now, and we have many things to improve when it comes to really compete out in Europe. When it comes to domestically, obviously there's a huge disappointment when it comes to the cups, that we're not competing in them anymore. In the league, I think obviously we've had some performances that has been inconsistent when it comes to some of the games we've played. Sometimes when we play our best, we're really, really good, and our lowest has unfortunately been too low. And that's something that we need to fix, and actually have been really good in the training so far when it comes to having a consistency in the quality of the trainings, because we train more now, and that's something we need to make sure that we are in the split.
We go into these final 10 games of the season, starting with a trip to face Hearts in the capital. What sort of challenge are you expecting at the Orium on Sunday?
Obviously, like now when we come to the split, all the teams are good in terms of quality-wise and like what they've done so far in the season. Last game Hearts played, they had a great performance and a great results against Rangers. We know what side what we're against, and for us it's been only focused on us, to be honest. We need to make sure that we are very consistent and we're performing well in all phases, defensively, offensively, because we know that when we're on top, and then the opposition needs to focus more on how to make sure that we're not on top, because when we are there, I think we're a great team. So the focus has been only on us and what we can do to make sure that we can get out the best out of our performance.
Last time we faced Hearts, it was a really strong and impressive performance. What aspects of that performance do you think we'll look to build on going into this one?
I've said to the girls, like, for me it's important that they feel free and they feel creative and they feel brave, and like the energy within the team needs to be an energy that they want to make sure that they want to demand the ball, they want to be the difference, and has been a consistency. And we can talk a lot about things why it can look like that. It can be feeling the pressure or feeling different things that you can't really control in terms of like playing for Celtic and being the champions, and that's something that the girls have never experienced before, like coming into a new season and knowing that we are the champions and we want to defend the title. And I think for me in the split, it just needs to be a brave team coming out and really trying to be the best play they can be, to express themselves in the games. And against Hearts last game, you could see that in the first half, like they were just doing what they're good at, and that's something I want to see again.
Having arrived last year, you've now experienced this point of the campaign. How important do you think that experience of having in this post-split period will be?
We said it to the girls, if we've been in this situation before, and obviously when I came here last season, I think we were 7 points behind, and now we're 3 points behind Glasgow City and Hibs. We know that we can do it. We've done it before. It's just having that confidence and that braveness and not thinking about the pressure or just thinking about the task and what we need to do. That's the most important. That's the only thing we can control, really. And that's what I want to see. Every game treated as a final and making sure that we are really well prepared for the game when it comes to the trainings before.